I've always found it quite strange. That's a bit of a mad way to start showing it. I've always found it a bit strange when people slide into your DMs with unsolicited advice. It's like, I'm sorry, did I ask for advice? Did I say phone a friend, 50-50, ask the audience? I have this guy that slides into my DMs whenever I go boxing, and he tells me basically what's shit about what it is that I'm doing, or if I've made slight improvements, which is great, but did I ask for it? Absolutely not. The turning of the leg got better, the hooks are getting lazy. Like, at what point did I say that I was trying to give Anthony Joshua a run for his money? At what point did I say that I was gonna... Hi, Misfits. Yeah, hi, it's George here. Just, yeah, how about it? No, never. To each their own, innit? This is the same person that also slid into my DM saying, tell Rihanna I said go to hell when you see her. She knows who I am by now, full stop. Huh? Like, first of all, that's horrible. Like, what has Rihanna actually done to you? I'm sorry, but like, out of all the celebrities that are out there, in terms of like controversial, in terms of you're going to go on your TikTok For You page and start seeing dissertations, and what do they call them? The files. What are they called? What are they called? Files. These are, oh, I can't think of what it's called. It's going to come to me. But you know what I mean? You don't go on your TikTok For You page and start seeing 10-minute long videos breaking down the blind items of what Rihanna has allegedly been up to. Do you know what I mean? Like, Rihanna just seems so unproblematic. Obviously, like, she went through her, like, hellbent years of when she was just young, fun, and, like, frivolous. But, like, to DM me because you think that the next person who's going to see Rihanna in London is me. I mean, and also that the first thing that I'm going to say to Rihanna is, hey, Rihanna, hope you're okay. Just to let you know, someone in my DMs has said, go to hell. What? But there we go. There's a little snapshot as to what goes on in my DMs. Welcome to In the DMs, where I go through the funny, the bizarre, and the unhinged DMs that get sent to you in this weird and wonderful world that we call social media. I'm George. Welcome. How are you doing? Grab yourself a beverage, get comfortable, because we have got some DMs to go through. This was actually quite funny. Saw you on the subway earlier and thought I had to chance my arm. Hope that doesn't sound too crazy. Laughing face. Then followed by the next working day. I forgot I sent this, but the pie hurts all the same. Laughing face. Now, first of all, we're in the UK, so it's not actually a subway. It's a TfL, Transport for London. But, could have been here for a long weekend from New York. Fair enough. Doesn't matter. Chance an arm in the DMs, I mean, that is quite funny. I wouldn't recommend, though, because if you do that on some, like, Van Gogh ting, then, yeah, I can't imagine what... I mean, NHS, long waiting times, I wouldn't recommend. Keep both of your arms, by the way. I hope that doesn't sound too crazy. Kind of a little bit, but I'll let you off on this occasion. The pie hurts the same. I haven't really heard pie... I haven't heard somebody say pie for a while. That is quite funny. I mean, at least they've got jokes with it. Listen, if somebody enters the DMs and they're trying to move to you or whatever, but it's in quite a like joyful way, and you just look at it and you laugh, like that's, do you know what I mean? Fair. It's when they come on this like weirdo like crud and start sending freaking, I don't know, 5 videos of themselves at a time, it starts to get a little bit bizarre. Do you know what I mean? Hey, it's Andy Murray here. Can I borrow your credit card so I can buy a new tennis racket? So you're meaning to say that Andy Murray has created a fake profile on Instagram to send DMs to people on a random basis to request a credit card to borrow to purchase a new tennis racket. Not only that, but racket was spelled incorrectly. It was raquet. Q-U-E-T, raquet. Or rache, whichever one you want to go for. First of all, I didn't realise that Andy Murray was so shortchanged at the minute that he had to go to these measures in order to try and get sufficient funding to buy a new racket. But to each their own. It's so funny when people create fake accounts to pretend to be celebrities whilst having no display picture and no following and thinking they can trick people. I really hope that no one falls for it. It just reminds me of the time that my mum thought she was talking to like Tom Cruise. I mean, I don't know whether she was on like, was it Tom Cruise? It was some kind of celebrity on like, I don't know, Plenty of Fish. This was years ago. It was some celebrity that she thought she was talking to. And I was like, Mum, come on. These people sending these kind of DMs. There's a place for you in this society. And it's not on social media. It really isn't. Can I borrow your credit card? Yeah, which one? MasterCard or Coots? Do you know what I mean? Like, nah. That had me gagged severely. My friend sent me this. There's a friend that I have in particular that gets the most unhinged DMs. Like, so unhinged and far-fetched that you couldn't possibly think that somebody actually sits there on their phone to type out something like this. This DM that she got read, "Wanna be my date to my cousin's circumcision." What happened to the good old days where we were invited for dinner? A cheeky Wagyu steak, side of fries, cheeky little cocktail, heavy on the ice, or not. Cheesecake for dessert? Make it 2. But instead I'm being invited to your cousin's circumcision. There's so many things, there's so many layers to that, which I can't, like, where do we even begin? First of all, what are you doing there? Morale support? Is your cousin young, of elder age? Why am I nominated to attend as opposed to your family? Like, and why are you there? Why are you going? What calls of you to be at your cousin's circumcision on a date? Snip, snip. Ooh. Doggy bag? In what world? Like, in what actual world? I don't think you can get more unhinged than that. I think if there was a definition of unhinged and you could put that DM next to it, I think it would be parked there. The fact that my friend actually got that DM, somebody that I know, this ends here. Listen, if you've got a DM that falls within any of the categories, funny, bizarre, or unhinged, slide into my DMs at Jourds_JOURDS. It's all going to be anonymous, so don't worry. Send me a voice note as well, or send me, if they're sending you voice notes, you can send that to me, and maybe I'll put a sound over it, or something, to mask them out. But this is just going to get worse and worse as the weeks go by, isn't it? I can't even imagine you checking in on this show in a year's time just to see the absolute pits of the DMs that get sent in. Have a great week. I'll be back next week. Enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Drop a comment below. What else are you supposed to do? Like share and that? Something. Yeah, share. Adios, amigo.